You're now listening to a Press Play Network podcast.
Welcome to issue 85 of Nerd Flow. We in this thing once again. This is a podcast all about nerding out on all the, stuff in nerd culture, geek culture, all that good stuff, anime, video games, we get it. Yeah. Weird conversations we have before we press play. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, man, we live on Twitch channel, Nerdflow Gaming on Twitch, live on the Twitter page right now, and also live on the YouTube channel. So make sure you guys subscribe, follow, like, whatever it is that makes you know when we go live, do it. But yeah, man. In addition to that, Press Play Network podcast course. Please make sure you guys go like and follow all on social media, Facebook, Twitter, IG. So make sure you also join the Nerdflow community on the Facebook page, facebook.com/groups/Nerdflow. But yeah, one member short tonight. Tink ain't feeling good. So it's all boys crew tonight. So yeah, let's go. What's up, y'all?
Get well soon. Ain't Tink miss you on the show. Even though you don't feel
it's
good.
my motherfucking birthday, man.
It was yesterday, bro.
It was your birthday was yesterday, bro.
Turn up.
Oh, so I can't take it to move it over because we didn't record last night and we.
Okay.
Like a birthday party.
So
But no, don't worry about it. Y'all just ruined it, so don't worry about it. Let's go ahead.
Okay. Everybody just listen to the show. Today is Young's birthday.
No, my birthday November the 25th.
Look, man, you can't have it, but you can't be like, hey, you ain't gonna mention my birthday, and then we gonna, you know what, forget it.
No. Don't worry about it. Proceed.
Salt.
Happy birthday, old lady.
Proceed to the topics.
But yes, it is Young's birthday, so please make sure everybody wish Young a happy birthday. Belated birthday. It was yesterday, but we didn't do it live yesterday because of different reasons. But yeah, but let's go, people. Kick off the first topic.
This has been an interesting week in a world in which we found out that Dwight Howard likes nanny with wigs. That's very convenient how that came up as soon as I said that, but yeah.
It's something out there, man. So if Dwight Howard is gay, bro, don't nobody got a problem with that. Like, do you? My thing is, if you're gonna be gay, just be out in the open with it. Like, make it work for you. You feel me? Like, yeah. First gay basketball player. Like, make it work for you. Don't be out in the closet. And then if you're gonna get a dude like a girl, look like a dude that look like a girl, not a dude that look like put in a wig. Like,
man,
you gotta look at it like this though, man. Because the reason why nobody wants to too much come out the closet is mainly because of the stuff they feel like they're gonna lose, even though they ain't gonna probably lose that much.
Man,
but still,
look, AC Green was in the league for almost 15 years, and that man was a virgin the whole while he was in the league. That's where the term "oh, he green" come from. So if he could make it 15 years in the league with everybody knowing he was a virgin, he might well be able to, accept somebody that's gay.
You already did, technically speaking, anyway. So, what now? Is he even playing on any team or whatnot after he came out?
I think he on Charlotte team.
Okay. Yeah, I knew, I didn't know if he was still playing or not.
Well, all right, we gonna jump in some quick news. So, Samsung recently introduced its new foldable phone/tablet. What y'all think about it?
it's a cool concept, but who really gonna have that thick ass phone in their back pocket?
I'm not the most Samsung of fan. This gimmicks is mostly what Samsung typically does is gimmicks. So
really, when they use it, really,
We're not finna do the Samsung Apple debate.
I'm not even doing the Apple debate. I don't give a. I'm not.
I know what I'm saying is the little emojis that talk ain't a gimmick from iPhone.
Yeah, it's a gimmick. That's a gimmick too.
I
You gotta understand my. You gotta understand my position. I'm neither Apple fanboy or a Samsung fanboy. I like Android over Apple. Only reason I have anybody asks me why you got an iPhone, you don't like Apple. I have kids. My wife wants to FaceTime. When I'm away, I like to FaceTime. That's it. Other
You
than
can
that,
FaceTime on Samsung.
that's besides the point. That was later on because Google didn't get his act together when it came to video chat. FaceTime was the most legit thing you could do. It was too many on Android. Back in the day, it was a bunch of apps that you could use to do that. Skype, like what we're on right now, you could do it there, but everybody on Android never used a consistent platform to video chat with one another. FaceTime has always been the thing to video chat with anybody that was cross on all their phone. There's not on Android because it's open source. There's so many different forms to video chat with on Android. So that's the
I
only
mean,
reason why.
I just hit the, like, if I'm calling my boy Mike, I just hit the camera and it calls him, video calls him.
Yeah. So I mean, Android got their act together with that particular part, like later on. That's just like with the whole messenger thing. They finally getting a unified messenger system, but it's like it's super late in the game. So, but no, I'm not a fan of neither when it comes to that type of stuff. But no, I still feel like a lot of Samsung stuff is very gimmicky though. That I cannot deny. I mean, they had a TV.
I mean, all phone companies are gimmicky. LG also is gimmicky.
Yeah.
Like, why would they?
Gimmicky
Why would they make
phones.
a phone? Why would they make a camera? I mean, a phone with 6 cameras in it. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
need 6 cameras.
I mean, everybody has
The
a
cameras is for today's society. Like people so into taking pictures, so they got like a nighttime camera, a wide lens camera on the front for wide selfies. I don't think the 6 cameras a gimmick. I just think is trying to keep up with the times because shit, that's all motherfuckers do. Take pictures of their food and throw it on Snapchat.
Moto got attachable accessories where you can.
That shit.
Huh?
They've been doing that for a while.
Yeah, but it's still a gimmick.
Yeah.
They are gimmicks. I don't think nobody denying that. Every cell phone company got a gimmick that's gonna try to attract a crowd.
Yeah.
But
I just feel when you ask me about it, I just feel it's Samsung more than anything. I've been in electronics for a long time, and every time I've seen them, they always pitching something. As far as from my standpoint, I've always felt that way about them. They don't really like a lot of their features don't carry over to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing. It's just for that one thing, and you don't ever see it again if it don't do well. So that's why I always say it's a gimmick. Curved TVs, for example. Everybody was doing curved TVs back in the day. Guess who the only one still doing them? Samsung, and they about to be not doing them next year. It's a gimmick. So.
All right, so I got a question because I was thinking about this. Like, I got Mortal Kombat 2 on my phone. You know, I got like a couple of Sega games on my phone. So I was thinking about this. What if Mortal Kombat restarted their series from the beginning, but with today's graphics and go more in depth into the original story by starting with the first ever Mortal Kombat on Earth?
they already. Oh well, the first.
Like the first ever Mortal Kombat. That,
You mean like with Kung
that-
Lao?
that Earth ever participated in. They give you a chance to make like some new characters. You know, Kung Lao gonna be in it.
I was about to say that'll be. I mean, I think it'll run into the same problem we got now because we so adapted to the current cast. That's why Mortal Kombat 11 didn't do so good because there was a whole bunch of new characters and people wasn't really vibing with it. I think it'll be in the same position, like a bunch of new characters. I think the concept of going to the beginning will be cool, but I think people will just be like, man, where the fuck Liu Kang at? Where the fuck Scorpion at?
Well, even if they started and did it back with Mortal Kombat 1, the first Mortal Kombat that we ever played, and put it in the format that Street Fighter in, not all mechanical, where, you know, it go back to the basics of the button configuration and stuff like that, but still in the stories go more in depth to each character's story.
they did that with the reboot with Mortal Kombat 9.
They kind of did, but they glossed over a lot of stuff too. Cause I mean, they did show how Noob Sabat, how the original Sub-Zero became Noob Sabat, but I still didn't get to see how Rain became Rain. We saw how Melina came to be. You know, it was they pick and chose certain characters to put more information in, but you know, just do it for like have a smaller roster, and that way you can do it with more characters. Kind of like I forgot the acronym for it, but not RPG style, but what the hell? I thought you had a stomach ache.
I'm here.
Like
Well,
what's that?
I
Isn't
thought
it
that
like
baby said Wakanda. I thought that baby said Wakanda forever for 1 minute. I was about to say, Jesus Christ, yo.
Hello,
Well, she did say it. Hello there, governors. Well, she did say it this morning. She said it this morning before school.
Wakanda. Wherever. No, but back to what Young was saying, though.
I think the comeback will be high. I like that idea. I just don't think people are bad because everybody gonna want to see Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Liu Kang. Well, not even Liu Kang no more because he's kind of a sad character.
I mean, that's the thing.
like,
In this
make
reboot,
it the first roster that was
yeah,
on
you
the
won't-
original Mortal Kombat.
I was gonna say if it was like what Young was saying, like the first ever Mortal Kombat tournament, you're not gonna see Liu Kang, period, because it's gonna be focusing mainly on. I know Goro gonna be the game because he was the champion at the time. So, and on top of that, it'll give you some type of more insight on the other guys too.
Yeah, you know you're gonna have. You know for a fact in the first Mortal Kombat ever on Earth, you're gonna have Shang Tsung, Raiden, Goro, Kung Lao. Who else they said was in it?
What's her name?
Scorpion and Sub-Zero because they were under Shang Tsung control, if I'm not mistaken.
They wouldn't be in the very first one. Like if you say like the very first one ever, like that would be a cool story just to show the Elder Gods coming up with the tournament to stop Earth from getting taken over. I like that concept. I just like I say, you know how people are. Like you got fanboys nowadays. Like you was mad about what game didn't have Ken in it. Like certain people just ride or die for certain characters and they won't play the game because they character not in it.
Oh, I always felt Ken should have been in Marvel vs. Capcom, but I still play Marvel vs. Capcom.
Did you go buy to play it?
I couldn't never find it in the store.
I like it. Make it happen.
I'm just saying, like, even if you have to put like as far as story modes, like we live in a world today where you could put basically you could start with the first ever Mortal Kombat, then create a DLC that's gonna give you Mortal Kombat 1, then create a DLC that's gonna give you Mortal Kombat 2.
Man, you see season passes.
Well, yeah, season pass. You see where I'm going with it?
Yeah, I like it. I understand what you're saying.
And
I'm gonna
go back to the original finishing moves, like
I'm gonna agree with Young on this because it's like it gives you a break from current stuff and it'll sink in at least for those who even so much hasn't been into the series that much, it'll give them a chance to go back to like the beginning or whatnot. So I wouldn't say that wouldn't be a bad concept, but it'll give the creators a good chance to start over again.
And then what they could do is to keep the interest in it, release the fighting game, but then go back and do the mythology series. You could do Raiden mythology, redo Sub-Zero mythology. You could do Scorpion mythology. Like, you got a lot of characters you could do a mythology series on.
Bring back the Shaolin Monks. That game was clean.
Yes, it was.
I like it though. Let's do it. Write a letter. Call somebody. Get on the phone.
All right, so we gonna move to the video game topics. Kingdom Hearts 3 has officially been completed.
About damn time.
Thank God.
Hallelujah. 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 My bad.
We got this information from IGN. IGN is a trusted source, so you know the game has been officially completed. Still, don't guarantee the release date.
So anybody
Just
see
keep
see the new trailer that dropped like probably the same day when they said it was completed?
Of course I did.
Of course you did.
What do you
It was
mean?
beautiful. Sorry. I'm eating ramen. Alright.
Okay. This might got
It was
happy.
beautiful. It was beautiful.
All right. But yeah, man. Kingdom Hearts finally completed. So, let's hope we stay on course for January. We only got about what, 2 months?
Couple more
Days?
months. Yeah, a couple more months.
What's the launch date? It's like January what? 20 what?
I thought it was February.
No, it's January.
29th.
So yeah, it's
Okay.
basically the last.
So
few
about
days of
2
January.
months. About 2 months, 3 days shy from release date. Okay.
I'm cracking the piggy bank open for that shit.
Yeah, we got Kingdom
Man.
Hearts stuff all over the place. We got like freaking replica Keyblades and Funko
They
Pops
suck.
and all that stuff. We know.
I really,
they're not like the
I want
real
the-
like sword blades. Yeah. that we
If
see
it
in
ain't
Star Wars.
that replica, it sucks.
if,
I got
when I walked in,
phone when it's released in at GameStop, it's not up to par. Wasn't
So-
satisfied.
so when I walked into GameStop the other day with Angry, I saw like the Sora shoes, Kingdom Heart backpack, like the one Sora got on. You know, they had a bunch of Kingdom Heart stuff. So I really wanted the house shoes. You know what I'm saying? But I already know they ain't gonna have nothing for my big ass size 13 feet.
They one size fit all.
That's for small people.
That's what I
They
said.
stopped
Sometimes
counting
that don't
after
apply to
13.
everybody. I'm just saying.
It's
They
a cutoff.
really don't.
It's a cutoff to all.
That's a
it's
What
lot.
size,
cutoff
what
to
size
all.
13s? They
that's-
need to put a size limit. Like, does not go past this size because that don't.
I can look at the shoes and say and tell my feet not gonna fit in it.
Okay, then you might
Oh,
want
right.
to try the ones that they got at Hot Topic. They're not the number, not the shoes from number 1, but they're the shoes from number 2. If you like alternate.
Speaking of Hot Topic, I ain't been to Hot Topic in a minute.
I miss Hot Topic.
We got a couple.
I
of
miss
them
a
in
lot.
Houston. I just ain't been to one.
All right, y'all. So next topic: games we are thankful for in 2018.
God of man. God of War is just such a game, man.
I didn't
It's
play
too-
a game in 2018.
Like real talk, it's so easy to say God of War. At the same time, I can't sit here and say Fighter Z wasn't a good game when it came out. I enjoyed it.
Oh, I
Destiny,
did got Fighter Z. That's what I'm thankful for.
Destiny, that was a good game. Even though it was my first year playing it, but I had fun playing it.
Yeah.
Didn't get a chance to play Red Dead yet, and I'm waiting on to try it, and it's coming
Thank-
soon.
It's so man. It takes 2 discs to download.
And that's why I'm so upset right now. But it's cool. I'll just buy. I will buy a hard drive.
Yeah.
Screw it.
When you see the graphics on it and just what it all goes into the world, you'll understand. Like, oh, that's why it was 2 discs.
I can believe it because I think somebody said, yes, my homeboy Steve told me it's gonna take up some space on your system.
100 gigs.
What's another game we're grateful for this year?
I'm grateful for Spider-Man. Playing through that still. Just man,
Spider-Man.
great game.
I was gonna say
I will soon find out.
even though it hasn't come out yet, but it's gonna be out in a couple weeks, or next week if you want to be specific on the 7th. Smash Brothers. I'm grateful that we're getting a Smash Brothers on top of that, something that's portable. So, let's see
What
what
year
else.
did Horizon come out? That was 2017, wasn't it?
What?
What?
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, it feel like it was this year too, but it was last year. I guess because
they just released. They released like I think the
DLC,
complete game. Yeah,
the
the
DLC.
complete game.
They need the complete edition for it. Like something early this year. That's why I feel like that, because I know you're not the first person that said they're like, did it come out this year? Like, no, that was last year.
Persona 5. I don't know if y'all in the RPGs. If you play.
Wait, that came out this year?
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought it came out last year, bro.
There's a lot of people that love JRPGs, man. That game. I'm not a JRPG person, but
wait, hold on. Angry B guy, you a Persona fan?
That was my first time playing it.
Bro,
I picked it up.
Dude, I love Persona, man. I love Persona. I still gotta play it. And I'm gonna say
the update to Street Fighter V, I'm grateful for that. The arcade edition.
I remember some issues ago. You dogged the hell out of that before we even knew what the hell it was. And then I told you like, hey, bro, it's like every single Street Fighter just in one.
Yeah, it basically is every Street Fighter in one game. Like you can play Street Fighter, you can play the first Street Fighter, but it's all in today's graphics. So you can play the first Street Fighter, Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 3, Street Fighter Alpha, Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5. And your characters look like that. Your characters got the uniform on that they wore in those versions of the game.
Oh, speaking of Red Dead, the beta starts tomorrow for the online.
I'm not that good to be getting
playing online.
I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. All right. Throw this one in there. Hold on, wait. I got one more. I'm just gonna say this because I just played it.
Just Cause 4 comes out on the 4th of December.
Dark Side. Is Dark Side out yet?
Yeah, I think that does come out this way. I think it comes out tomorrow, I think.
Okay. What's the one more game, Snap, that you had?
I'm gonna say for me, Kingdom Hearts, because getting into the series, it was a bit crazy. Because at first I was like, man, I don't understand how this can get serious, but I'm actually starting to like the whole story of Kingdom Hearts and how it is. So I'm ready for 3. And speaking of that, just to segue into something else, if any of our Greenville residents right now that are listening to our podcast is gonna go get the game and will be there for midnight release, please come by and hang out with us, the Nerd Flow crew of Greenville, because we will be having something going on. Especially, we will be having a segment of Snapback and Backpack over there. So feel free to stop by.
One more game I'm actually thankful for, but I just haven't gotten it yet, and it's for the Nintendo Switch. Is Pikachu Let's Go, which is the Pokemon game for the Switch that can merge, that actually syncs up with your Pokemon Go game.
So basically, you can just play Go at home.
You can get all the Pokemon you already got on Go. You can all the Pokemon you got on Go, you can transfer over to Pikachu Let's Go or Eevee Let's Go. So you ain't got to go be on the hunt. Like if you got powerful Pokemon from Pokemon Go, you ain't got to go be on the hunt for them, and then you could continue to train them and get them stronger, which was a dope concept to me. Because it's not like the Go got an AR system. I mean, it's not like the Switch got an AR system or a mobile connection. Whereas you could play something like you can be in the real world playing Pikachu Let's Go and capturing Pokemon. You're gonna capture Pokemon within the game.
Oh, cool.
All right,
I think they would. I think just to add to that, I think I think the Switch needs an AR system. I really do, because I know, I saw the commercial yesterday twice with the new Starlink game. They have like the amiibos that go along with that, and that's actually pretty cool. That you can, buy the little ships and stuff, and then you can change it on the fly, and it changes in the game. So yeah, I think they should.
Even like Mario Odyssey, you can buy the amiibos for that to like get special Marios and stuff like that. But amiibos is just a way to get you to spend more money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and kids will fall right into that.
All right, y'all. So let's talk about the Video Game Award nominees.
Yep. Let's see what we got here.
All right, Royalty.
All right. So first category which is probably the most talked about so far with any media outlet that talks about games. Game of the Year. So we got Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We got Celeste. We got God of War, Spider-Man, Monster Hunter World, Red Dead Redemption 2.
I think it's gonna be between Spider-Man and God of War.
Yeah.
I think Spider-Man gonna win off top.
I think God of War might have this one, considering how long it's been out. And
yeah, I
the
think
time
God
of
of War,
wait.
because God of War did such a 180.
It was so refreshing.
Yeah,
it was just. It was that's how you do a reboot. Like every game should take notes from God of War. It feel like you playing with the same Kratos but a different Kratos at the exact same time. It was a different story. It wasn't all about revenge. It was more about like redemption in this story by him and his son, trying to spoil or scatter his mama ashes or whatever, instead of him just being pissed off at everybody. Like he wasn't mad this time. It made it feel like a different Kratos, but he was still that same badass.
You got to see him grow as a father too.
Boy.
Yeah. Boy.
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 That's the only thing that many people play.
That's the only thing people got from boy. That is it.
Boy.
Fun fact, the reason he said boy so much because they didn't know what Atreus' name was going to be until the end of the game. So while they were shooting lines, he just said boy because they had no idea what Atreus' name was going to be the entire script until like the end of the game.
Wow.
So that's why he says boy so much. Boy.
No,
it just sounds like, I mean, even as when he finally do say his name, it's just like,
you still saying boy.
Yo, my boy, my dude, like, you a suck ass father.
All right, man.
I'd like.
Let's see here. Next category: best ongoing game. So awarded to a game.
Hold on,
for
wait.
Most, what's up? Yeah,
I'm gonna say this right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how people feel about this. I'm just gonna put it out here. We know that infamous game that begins with the letter F is in this category, in most categories. So we're not even gonna say them. We're not gonna say those.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So best ongoing game. Basically, this category is about awarded to a game for most outstanding development, outgoing content that evolves the player experience over time. So we got Destiny 2, Forsaken. We got Fortnite. We got No Man's Sky.
So he just gonna go against the grain, huh?
Overwatch
go against the grain.
and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege.
I think any category that Fortnite in is probably gonna win because of how popular it is.
I cannot believe that.
Based off the description, it shouldn't win because they're still playing on the exact same board they've been playing on a year ago.
But it has made changes and increased the player experiences where you're doing different stuff.
Popularity always wins, though.
Yeah, popularity, but go ahead.
I mean, I went on the website, so you can just vote all willy nilly.
Yeah.
So I mean, guess what? All the Fortnite heads are gonna vote for Fortnite, and I guarantee you, they really outnumber anybody that play the other games.
That's sad, man. That's sad, dog. That's just how I feel.
I think it should be this.
Yeah, I want
because Forsaken completely turned because Destiny was falling off. Hell, I stopped playing Destiny, but Forsaken came around and it brought a lot of people back and it brought newer players into it. So if we was going off of like content, it should be either Destiny or No Man's Sky because they completely turned that game around too.
Yeah, because freaking No Man's Sky was a fucking joke for a good year.
It was a joke. And now, yeah.
and it's completely
But
different with multiplayer and all that stuff.
you can get ready and do your little emote dance because Fortnite gonna win.
We're gonna see. It's gonna be I know with Video Game Awards they typically stream it on YouTube, so I know I'm gonna watch it. It ain't on no actual cable network or nothing like that, so it's gonna be online. So definitely, I'm gonna watch that category.
It might be on Sci-Fi Channel because Sci-Fi Channel always showing stuff like that. They show E3 and stuff like that too. They show esport competitions too. So they make sure.
You would think they show more nerd stuff on Sci-Fi, honestly, because instead of Sharknado over and over again. But, yeah.
25.
All right. Next category: Best Game Direction, awarded to a game studio for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. So we got A Way Out, Detroit Become Human, God of War, Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2.
I think y'all, man.
You said what?
Y'all know where I stand. Just God of War was just it for me, man. For real, because I was a huge God of War fan anyway, and then this one, because the gods in God of War, like the first 3 God of Wars, they were all pretty, wrong, the typical how you would think a god would be, and like the gods in God and this God of War, they were gritty, grimy, they were completely different, and just the story itself was a complete turnaround from any other God of War game. That's my last time talking about God of War. Stick a rat Kratos' dick.
I agree with that sentiment with God of War. I think God of War would be one that would definitely probably one of the ones. I think A Way Out, even though I haven't played it, but just like the direction of how that game works, and A Way Out trying to bring back what was called couch co-op, which meaning that you sitting in the same room as the other person playing co-op together. And it's the only game I know of that to play with the other person, you get a friend code that you can give to a friend and give them the copy of the game so y'all can play together. That's the only game I know that does that. So for innovation, I definitely would say I would like for A Way Out to win because of just what they were trying to do with that game. Snap.
I ain't play it. I still do want to play it. I do. At the same time, it's been replicated already, the whole decision-based type of game, but I like how it was, I guess, especially the whole demos and whatnot. Very
Detroit.
Realistic. Yeah, Detroit. I like how Detroit looks.
I like and it's definitely and I wanted to, and like a lot of the games that's in this category are definitely innovative because like you said, like Detroit, it's been done before because we had heavy rain. So I can't really call it innovative because the same company, Quadratic Dreams, has done, that's what all their games do, which is, multiple scenarios, multiple ways, depending on how you answer and respond to certain things, and you get a different outcome every single time.
Hey, did that same studio make Quantum Break?
No, that was another studio on the side of Xbox.
Okay, I had asked.
All right. Next category, Best Narrative for outstanding storytelling, narrative development in a game. We got Detroit Become Human. We got God of War. We got Life is Strange 2, Marvel, Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2. It's like
I haven't played Red Dead, and I just saw Angry play God of War. So as far as story based, I'm gonna be biased on this because I actually saw the story of God of War and picked God of War. But I'm thinking the way y'all talking about Red Dead that it might end up winning.
Yeah, I like the character. I do like the character in Red because it's not the same character. It's not the same character from the first Red Dead, and I do like the character more. Well, not more, but I do like this character and his build and because you see him go from being like this rootin' tootin' cowboy to like a caring person, like seeking redemption in the end. So I like how the story go on this too. But that plot twist on God of War though.
God of War. The plot, yes.
That plot twist at the end, man.
I haven't even completed Spider-Man yet. I mean, it's Spider-Man. It just It's Spider-Man. I mean, I can't really say that you can't really reinvent the wheel with Spider-Man. You just got to do.
Because we all know the story of Spider-Man unless they throw a hell of a monkey wrench in it.
Yeah, they throw. I mean, there is some. I mean, from the narrative standpoint, with with the game, it's not. There's some stuff in there, but no, God of War. Got to say God of War on that one. All right, so we got best art direction. For outstanding creative or technical achievement in artistic design and animation, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, Octopath Traveler, Red Dead Redemption, and Return of the Obra Dinn. Never heard of that game before.
That's hard. That is so hard.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey looks good.
Yes.
It looks like it's the best looking Assassin's Creed ever.
And I still ain't played it yet, and I gotta get. That's on my list.
I don't have it either.
I played it.
I've been watching it on YouTube.
That's why I ain't even trying to jump into Red Dead, because I want to set. Once I finish Spider-Man, I'm picking up Odyssey. That's my next game.
Yo, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. It's worth the buy. Like, real talk, it is.
Oh yeah.
I ain't bought a full game. I ain't bought it. Like, I got a friend that actually played there every time I go over his house, and like, dude, I'm talking about how the animals in the game are. Never mind the orgies that you're gonna be a part of, but still, like, bro, the game is worth buying. All right, and but I said it was hard because, like, each one, like, between Assassin's Creed, God of War, and Red Dead. Now, I don't know about the other two games, but like, when you look at those games, especially and like on a 4K TV, like, I say it's hard for me because it's like every game is legit beautiful. Like, when you look at,
when you definitely incorporate 4K, like, it's
a wrap. Like, the snow in God of War when it's around in the whole area, like, bro, I look at it like, man, that's a beautiful game. When I look at Assassin's Creed, when I look at the dirt on the ground from the animals and all that, it's like, okay, they didn't step their game up. When I look at Red Dead online, when I see these videos of folks getting their head blown off, they literally go deep into the whole anatomy. GTA 6, not 6 or 5 didn't even go that deep. Red Dead went that extra mile.
I'm gonna tell you how in depth they go. If a bear charging towards you, the bear slobbing out the mouth.
Shoot,
like, he wants you.
I can believe that. I've seen them videos, bro, and I'm like, bro, these folks didn't put so many hours in this game.
But, as far as the animals and stuff like that, I mean, we remember what they was looking like in Assassin's Creed Origin. So,
yeah, that's true. Yep.
So they look good. They look the hell good at Origins. But I mean, from the videos I see, like,
because they wanted to kill you.
Huh?
Were they slobbing out of the mouth because they wanted to kill you? That's what they not just running around.
I don't remember seeing no spit on none of the animals. I do have to add that much.
They Reggies or something, like, he Pennywise. He talking to Georgie in the sewer. He slobbing out the mouth. The bear like, he wants you. But I mean, I wouldn't be mad if either one of those three games won. I wouldn't even be able.
I wouldn't either.
This game was supposed to win. Like, they. I mean, games now, man. They just really. Next thing you know, they just gonna be pulling you into the game for you to play, because they so realistic looking now. So either one of those three. Yeah. All
right. We got best score in music in a video game for outstanding music, inclusive of score, original song, and licensed soundtrack. Celestine. We got God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, Ni no Kuni 2, and Red Dead Redemption 2.
I have no idea on this one.
I never music game. Like, I'm so into the game. I'm like I don't
pay attention to it.
No one pays too much.
I'm not sitting up there listening to the beat, like, yo, that's a dope ass beat.
I'm finna whip.
I mean, there's some games that, like, the soundtrack, like the back, like the soundtrack itself or what's going on in the game kind of really. No, I can honestly say playing God of War, I've never really. I mean,
the last game I paid attention to the soundtrack on was Sonic 2, man. Like, you can play the music off any board on Sonic 2, and I can tell you where that music is from.
Well, you did have a board where you could just go through all the music too. I think that was on some games. Wasn't that part of like a cheat code too with the music?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So you had no trouble but know the music on that one.
I'm be honest with you. Like, in my opinion, this is just me being honest. Like, fighting games in general, I say I pay more attention to when it comes to music wise, because it's like music can somewhat affect how you play in the game, how aggressive you are when you play against somebody. Like Street Fighter, when they had the what's the name of that song from Street Fighter 4 by Sick Puppies? This Is War. Like, literally, you play that game playing a fighting game, you gonna legit feel like you in an actual fight. You trying to kill that person.
Like in Street Fighter, I pay more. I know the characters' theme songs though.
Yeah, like you hear Ryu and Ken's and Guile's.
Yeah, you know them off top.
And you can have the game on mute, and like you still had a song in your head. So, you know.
I mean, Bryson Tiller used the Street Fighter theme song.
Well, yeah, yep, that's very true. Yep. All right, we got best audio design. Black Ops 4. We got Forza Horizon 4, God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption. PlayStation is killing every category. I just want to say that right now.
And they're not gonna be E3 next year.
We dropped 2 major exclusive titles in there in every single category. Like, come on. And Xbox players say multiplayer matters, but anyway. That's what every Xbox person tell me, so I'm just saying. You can get mad if you want to. Square up.
I don't know the topic, but I'm riding with God of War. I forgot what the topic was.
Best audio design.
The best audio in like the game, not like the music and stuff, but like I guess like the whole everything. Black Ops.
Black Ops got some good sight and sounds, I gotta say, because there's a bunch of shit be going on.
Black Ops.
Damn.
Yeah, I said Black Ops because even though you go mute, like me particularly, when I'm playing Black Ops, I just mute everybody. But before I muted
that turned on. And when I first go into a Call of Duty game in general, there was a setting to cut off all people on the mic.
Yeah, I just mute everybody.
Yeah,
because that was. And the reason, I ain't gonna even lie, the reason, when I first got the game, the reason I muted everybody, because I heard no Americans, only foreign. So, I don't need y'all in my ear if I can't understand. It's not like y'all come with subtitles.
This nigga. Sorry, foreign audience. Y'all like you.
I mean, I'm just being honest. Like, I don't want to, like, if I can't understand you or talk to you where you understand me, then
to the team, like,
yeah,
and
I can't tell you like watch your back or they coming from the east or something like that if you don't understand me.
I feel you.
I can't understand you.
All right, let's see. I don't think I want to go with best voice actor because I know a lot of us ain't gonna know who a lot of these people are. So
I know who Peter Parker is. That guy actually voiced Sasuke in Naruto.
Oh really? Okay. Let's see. Let's see games for him. Okay, yeah. Let me see.
Just skip the whole e-gaming system. Just skip the whole e-gaming thing.
Let's see here. What else we got? Best action game: Call of Duty Black Ops, Dead Cells, Destiny 2 Forsaken, Far Cry 5, Mega Man 11.
Black Ops 4.
Best action game.
And I'm saying Black Ops 4 because it's so much going on.
It's always going on in Call of Duty though. All the time.
And like when you playing the different modes, even in zombies, like it's so much going on and it's so much action. Like you always gotta be looking over your shoulder.
I like the back to basics again. Like you ain't got all that double jumping and shit too. So.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then it's harder to get up your special weapons and all that. So you know it's like it kind of like went back to the mode of World at was it Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah. I give it that. Modern Warfare feel.
Wait, you said Far Cry 5 in this category, right?
Yep.
Motherfucker. I got some unfinished business when it comes to that game. I got to kill that Colt Luke. I ain't done it yet. Hey, thanks for reminding me, yo.
Let's see, for me, best action game. I mean, Call of Duty definitely. For me, it's just like in between that and like Destiny. Honestly, I know I haven't played the Last Wish raid, but I know part of that is a very action packed raid. I will say, from what I've seen the raid itself. So it's probably a tie for me on those two. Then we got best action adventure game: Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, Spider-Man, Red Dead, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I'm
gonna get that to Spider-Man because Spider-Man look like it's just packed full of action.
I give this one to Red Dead. I won't even go with God of War, and it's not because I'm tired of saying God of War. It's because Red Dead.
Well, God of War is in every damn category.
Yeah,
it literally is.
Like Red Dead, it really takes you to the Wild West. You can be riding to a mission and get stopped by a stranger, like a woman who look like she in distress, and you get off your horse, try to be a gentleman and help her, and she's setting you up to get robbed by some motherfuckers in trees. And it happens all the time. I killed the KKK in Red Dead Redemption.
Like, bro, that game too real. It's too real. Like, dude, folks, you gotta take care of your horse, man.
I shot the dude and threw him on top of a fire. Action, baby. I'm everywhere. Like, fuck y'all.
Yeah, but Red Dead do got a lot of action. I got a homeboy that played, and he told me about a situation where he had like some horse that you get with, I guess with DLC or whatever, or like when you pre-order something like that. And he told me like, man, my horse got stolen in the game by this guy. So he said like, dude, I tracked the dude down, freaking went to his house, killed his kids and his family, and hog-tied his wife and killed her. So I was like, bruh. And he was saying this like out loud in the store. I'm just looking around like, man, I don't know.
I spoke on this earlier, but I'm gonna say it on the show. Like, even the NPCs get action. It was a dude got threw out a window in the bar for sleeping with another dude's wife. The NPC who got threw out the window got up, whooped the dude, and said, I'm finna go have a drink, and after I'm done, I'm gonna go climb on top of your wife.
What the heck?
Yes.
I need to buy this game, man.
Action.
I need to buy this game, man.
You weren't even involved in that. Like, that had nothing to do with you. You were just passing by the saloon. Dude said he finna go. Told him he finna go steal his wife. What you want?
Yeah.
Like real life. Best role playing game. We got Dragon Quest, Echoes of a Elusive Age. We got Monster Hunter World, Ni no Kuni, Octopath Traveler, and Pillars of Eternity.
I think Monster Hunter World might win that one.
Yeah, I give it to Monster Hunter World.
I don't think it's going to win because if you've ever played a Monster Hunter game, it's the same thing.
I think Octopath is probably going to win it because Octopath like opened a lot of eyes, man. That's one of the most popular RPGs that came out on the Switch this year.
Square Enix.
Yeah, and it's Square Enix.
I played Kuni and shit, my bad. Ni no Kuni and Monster Hunter World, and if I had to pick out of those two, I would pick Ni no Kuni just because Monster Hunter World didn't really bring nothing new. It's the same formula that it's been.
Just on console.
Yeah, it's just on console. So I don't think they'll win. I think they probably be dead last if I'm being. I like the game. Don't get me wrong. I got it and I play it, but just in that category, I don't think it'll win.
Oh man, Young had to step away, but this category is right up his alley. Best fighting game. Best fighting game. Blaze Blue.
Year.
Cross Tag Battle. Dragon Ball Fighter Z. We got Soul Calibur 6. Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition.
Let's be honest. Young gonna get Street Fighter.
Okay, I don't feel. Is it really a new game for 2019?
No, it's not.
Because
it's not new. It ain't nothing but every DLC. It's every DLC in one. So it shouldn't really count because it's already technically out. It's just DLC all in one game. So it's like,
I mean, I know
You
the
can-
Arcade Edition update kind of really revamped the game. I do give it that. I get that. I understand it. Well, okay. Yeah, it kind of did because they did release a whole new entire cover, case, and copy of the Arcade Edition in stores. So, okay, I guess.
Hear me out. No, wait. Now look at this. I got Street Fighter 5. Actually, I got Street Fighter 5 the day it came out. But because of the fact, like I said, it ain't no DLC update, that's why I said it shouldn't too much count as a new game, because even folks with the old game, you can just still just update and buy the DLC with it. So the only thing you really doing is basically like, shoot, you might well say, if anything, back when Mortal Kombat XL was out, that was a brand new fighting game, even though that wasn't really a new fighting game. That was just basically every DLC you got all in one.
I mean, it could be. It can be considered, considering that we got Destiny Forsaken, which Destiny 2 came out last year, and we also had, No Man's Sky is considered again this year, even though it came out last year. So I mean, okay, I guess Street Fighter can be considered on this one. But who y'all going with for this category? Best fighting game?
Let's see. Go ahead, Angry B guy.
I'm gonna give it to Street Fighter just because what Tink said earlier, popularity. It is the fighting game juggernaut. I'm gonna give it to Street Fighter.
See, Tekken's not on here. That's why this list sucks. But
I didn't know there was even a Blaze Blue that came out this year. just saying.
See, this why I like it. Look, see what coming. What happened? What I said.
Yes.
Like, bruh. I'm like, this, you might well go ahead and put Tekken in there because it had DLC too. So, yeah. But anyway, it's like I want to give it a Blaze Blue because honestly, you didn't have a Dragon Ball Z fighting game somewhat like Fighter Z, but you didn't have a 2D fighting game in Dragon Ball with Ultimate Battle 22. Only difference is this game has 3-on-3 combat, and on top of that, we've talked about this multiple times this year.
Now it has one-on-one combat now after update.
One-on-one and a new arena. It's like, and on top of that, the character roster, you got too many Gokus. So it's like, I praise Fighter Z for how it looks. I praise the fact that it's portable because it's on Switch now. I like Blaze Blue because, again, you got Persona, you got Blaze Blue, you have, I forgot the other game, you got Ruby on there. So you got 4 of those games. It's lacking a little bit on the roster, but still, it's like you get to combine those games right there, like 4 2D fighting games. 4 2D fighting games all in one. Soul Calibur 6 I haven't played yet, but just because I'm a Namco guy, I'm going to go ahead and put it between, it's going to have to be between at least Soul Calibur and probably Fighter Z.
I'm going to say Fighter Z just because they, their esports leagues kind of fluctuated this year with the game being out and all that stuff. Haven't seen really a lead for Soul Calibur as of yet. Not saying probably.
You know what I've seen in Soul Calibur? The fact you can put dicks on your customized characters. That's probably why it probably ain't gonna win the game. Think about it.
Didn't want to know that, but
think about it. It's in the game.
Gonna surprise. The next category is best family game.
Perfect segue.
Mario Tennis Aces, Nintendo Lobo, which I don't understand to this day, Overcooked 2, Starlink Battle for Atlas, and Super Mario Party. I want to say this right now. Nintendo Lobo I feel like it's like, how do I say it?
It's wasted. It ain't no cardboard. That's it. Go ahead and say it, bro. It ain't no cardboard.
It's like a poor man's video game. I don't know what to. And then how much they charge for it. I just look at them like, dude,
bruh,
for real? Cardboard.
I can just get the Switch box and make my own Lobo. All this day.
Just get the Switch box, turn that mug inside out, and give me some directions. I'll turn my Switch box into a Lobo. I'm just saying.
Shoot.
Yeah, that Lobo is just dumb to me.
Trash. I'm gonna say Super Mario Party. You know, I never played it, but I know Super Mario Party is a game that everybody can play, and if you just got a bunch of people over, it's probably the easiest thing for everybody to catch on to.
Yeah,
Man, because if you ever play Mario Party with a whole bunch of people, you already know y'all gonna be having some hella fun and competition get hot quick.
Yeah, so we're going with that. Let's hurry up through this real quick because we got to get to other topics. Best sport racing game. Why is it even in the same category? Okay, anyway. FIFA 19, Forza Horizon.
FIFA 19.
Mario Tennis Aces. Wow, Mario's in the same category as NBA 2K19. Hell, his frozen.
I know, right?
It's either gonna be 2K19 or FIFA 19.
Pro Evolution Soccer 2019.
I'm gonna say FIFA.
That's hard. I'm with Young. It's gonna either be 2K or FIFA. The other two don't really too much matter. I mean,
sure don't.
Like, literally,
there's some South Americans that I've talked to, and boy, they can put up a debate of why Pro Evolution is 10 times better than FIFA. But this is not a conversation we will have on this podcast.
I couldn't argue with them.
Shoot.
I mean, I couldn't argue with them neither, but like, I can only go off what I played in my life.
Right. I mean, I played both when they used to come out with demos for both, and I almost kind of say I almost like Pro Evolution. But anyway, best multiplayer game: Black Ops 4, Destiny 2 Forsaken, Fortnite, Monster Hunter World, and Sea of Thieves. Wow, that's the first time Sea of Thieves. Anyway.
So we know what's going to win because I'm gonna give it as big as a Black Ops fan I am. I like Destiny for just the concept, just the whole concept. You don't necessarily have to fight against other players all the time. You can fight against, you can do raids and stuff like that. So just for that multiplayer experience, I'm gonna give it to Destiny.
Young, I know what you gonna say.
Black Ops.
Snap.
I'm gonna give it to Destiny because no disrespect to Black Ops, like I like the fact that they did the whole battle royale thing. It's just I'd say for originality's sake, I'll give it to Destiny, I guess, in a sense. It's like, Black Ops winning the little wave of battle royale. And like I said, it ain't bad. It's actually great. It's just, I say for originality, I'll give it to Forsaken, but I'm pretty sure Black Ops might end up winning.
Next year this time I'm gonna be saying Anthem.
True.
They're not doing multiplayer, so I mean that'll probably be like
multiplayer.
That'll be on some best game of the year type stuff or best ongoing game or something like that. I probably say I say Destiny as well because I enjoy multiplayer on Destiny just way more. Yes, I play Black Ops pretty heavily right now. My only problem with Black Ops, I always have a problem with flipping spawn points and shit on me and shit. And but that's just how Call of Duty does their games. But no, I'll say Destiny on that one. Let's see.
They do that because if you keep spawning in the same area, then the other team can, just spawn kill. So that makes sense to do it that way.
Sometimes you gotta push though, man. Sometimes you just gotta push.
Nah, I'd rather have my spawns flip. All right, Charles. Is something else we gotta cover on this?
No, you can go to the next topic. I'll be right back.
All right, so let's go to anime for a second. Who other than me and Angry on here watched the anime Fairy Tail?
I gotta catch up, but I like Fairy Tail.
So this past week, Fairy Tail dropped a major bomb. If you watched the last season of Fairy Tail and the season before, you would know who Zeref is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Angry, you know who Zeref is, right?
Yeah, I'm listening.
All right.
I ain't seen this bombshell, so I'm waiting on you.
So the bombshell is Zeref. Natsu is Zeref's dead little brother.
I'm getting off here.
Natsu was everything that happened to Natsu, him meeting his dragon father, everything was set up by Zeref. Because when Natsu died as a baby, Zeref put him in his containment chamber, and once he figured out how to use magic to bring him back to life, he brought him back to life, so he could be the exact opposite of him.
I gotta watch anime again. I gotta get caught up. Oh my fucking god!
I said the last season of Fairy Tail dropping a whole lot of bombs because Urza is not the new guild master.
I saw that.
And they finna get ready to go to the Western continent to rescue their original guild master because he's been captured over in the Western continent. So like this is gonna get dope. I just see it coming. Alright, so I ask y'all this. Since they leaked what the next arc is in Dragon Ball Super, does this mean Broly will become a supporting character and possibly end up dating Kale?
Ew. Ew.
See right now is that
that's like Shaq and all his other relationships.
I mean, when they in their base forms, when they in their base forms, they basically the same person.
That's gonna be like the White Howard and his. Never mind.
Shut up, bro, please.
Don't do it. Don't even go there.
Don't go there, bro, please.
I hope not.
Don't go down that hole, man. Don't do it.
Or it might be
that might have to go down that
white
hole.
thing. You should have thrown the white thing.
It might be that after training on Beerus Planet, that they send Broly to the Sixth Universe to help protect it.
I don't want Broly to become a regular character. Cause like the cool part about Broly, you know, when we were younger was, you know, he was just in movies. You didn't see him all the time.
Plus, he was
and
evil.
that was part of the mystique. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't want to see him become a regular character. And I definitely wouldn't want to see him.
I ain't say be a regular character. I just said a supporting character because we don't see Yamcha in every episode. We don't see the Universe 6 characters in every episode. You know, Dragon Ball basically about Goku and Vegeta.
I was gonna say
you don't see Yamcha. My dude took it.
It'll be in my bad. Go ahead, bro.
I said you don't see Yamcha no more because my guy took his girl. Shit, what you mean? I wouldn't want to be around y'all all the time if y'all let this dude who almost killed all of us come and take my girl and we all supposed to be cool with him. I'm with Yamcha on that shit. Fuck y'all. I ain't gonna be around.
I don't know, man. It'll be hard to make Broly somewhat of a supporting character because of what he is and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's like Broly was that type of person that honestly give Goku and Vegeta in a Super Saiyan God, red and blue form, like a lot of trouble without even breaking too much of a sweat. So it's like you can't.
But yeah, they was using something else to amp his power up at the time. I got a feeling he's training on Beerus Planet to learn how to control his power.
Wouldn't that make Beerus somewhat a little bit like I ain't gonna say so much as
we training him.
Yeah, I'm saying like, cause Beerus always, I don't know if he jokes or is he like serious when he be like, I hope you ain't trying to take my little spot of being God of Destruction and whatnot. So I'm with y'all when it's like, if you send Broly to Universe 6, then it's a different type of story. But I don't know. It's hard to like exactly place Broly somewhere because I'm used to Broly being the bad guy.
Yeah.
So it's so weird to see him like. I mean, it ain't really seeing him as a good guy. It's like I'm used to him being a bad guy.
To me, Vegeta's character development was the best character development that they ever did in Dragon Ball. Because we saw what Vegeta was and what he became. And I mean, even though Yamcha started off as a bad guy, Tien started off as a bad guy, Piccolo started off as a bad guy.
Wait, let's clarify this. We're going to sit here and say Yamcha started off as a guy who was actually scared of women. So honestly, he's irrelevant.
He was a thief too.
But he was also scared to touch women. He was scared of Bulma at first until he had to warm up to her. I can't respect the guy who was actually scared of pussy and was probably able to get it. So it's just I'm not even gonna count Yamcha. He honestly, I'll take Tien over Yamcha. Tien actually broke somebody's leg. I'm sorry.
The Ox King was a bad guy at one point, and Goku fought Chi-Chi as a kid, even though she liked him. So
crazy.
You know,
Chi-Chi crazy. Let's just be honest. Chi-Chi crazy.
Hey y'all, I'm gonna send y'all a video of how Chi-Chi burned Yamcha. Like she really burned Yamcha, cause Chi-Chi and Bulma was talking, and they was just like, Bulma said, let's do an even husband swap. You get Goku, I get Vegeta. Yamcha said, I'm available.
Yeah,
Chi-Chi
looked at
Yamcha.
Downgrade.
Yeah, she said, we don't want to downgrade.
We fuck up. We don't fuck down. Calm down, dude. But we so off topic. But I think Snap touched on it last week. I think I'm kind of sick of seeing bad guys become. That's the formula now for Dragon Ball. It seems like a bad guy becoming a good guy. So just like do
well,
one.
We know Frieza didn't really just become a good guy.
It's not so much that he. It's like for Frieza, you still got to turn on. Yeah, it's like technically speaking, Frieza does what benefits him. So if he sees his siding with Goku and them is beneficial to what he's trying to do, he's gonna go for it. But if he sees an opening,
admiration is like in the tournament, he showed at least admiration for them. So he might not be a good guy, but
it's like it's there though. It's like it gives you this thing where it's like it's there.
You wouldn't be like, oh, I didn't see that happening. Like they set it up for you to. I mean, because even though they fought together against Jiren at the end, like they were in sync fighting against him. Like that was.
And then on top of that, Whis gave him his life back. It's like, I don't know. It's like I don't want to say they. Like I said, I don't want to say they making him a good guy. It's just you're making it so. It's like you're leaning towards he's been a good guy, even though, like I said, Frieza can still be an all-around bad guy. He just does stuff that benefits him. That's all I'm just gonna say. He does stuff that benefits him. So, like the Broly movie, he'll probably fight with Goku and them just so he can just stay alive and whatnot, just stay out the way and whatnot. So, and just to escape. So,
boy, that ass whooping Broly put on him in that movie. I think he turned around and hauled ass.
I gotta ask. I know it's already been spoiled, but I gotta ask. Did he get that signature punch he always get? You know, the one in the gut that makes him spit up a little bit?
I haven't watched the movie. I just saw little clips, and he was hitting Frieza with some motherfuckers. That's all I got to say. I mean, I'm talking about he was hitting them with motherfuckers. He was hitting Goku and Vegeta with. I mean, Broly whooped a whole lot of ass in this movie.
What'd he do?
And that's what I'm saying. That's why it's just hard to just say. Can't be too much of a supporting character. He got to have some type of big role in something. Honestly, I feel like they're going to, if we really beg hard enough, and I feel like it might happen, we're going to have to eventually get that dream match, because I don't think we're done with Jiren just yet. We're going to see Jiren again. I feel like him and Broly going to fight.
Whoever this new villain is going to have to be like super, super, super strong.
But they showed a clip of somebody, he kind of looked like Cooler a little bit. But they showed a picture, not a clip, and he had like the Space Patrol logo on his side.
The whole new arc is like a little galactic patrolman type thing, like something like Jocko in a sense.
Yeah, he the guy looked like. I feel like I was talking to Young about this a while ago, but I feel like a lot of the thing that they did in Super was bring back characters that were in the movie and made them canon. Like I feel like Goku Black was
Turtles. Kale was supposed to replace Broly, but now we're getting Broly.
Yeah. I feel like they did a lot of that, and I feel like that's what this guy is. Like he's supposed to be cooler. And even what's his name? The saying that Vegeta beat up, the little dude.
Cabba
is Vegeta's brother.
You mean Tarbo's Vegeta's brother?
Huh?
That's
No, I'm
actually-
saying like
he
like-
Oh, you
Carver
talking
replaced
about?
Tarbo.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. And on
Like,
top
in
of it,
design.
it looks just like, and then you already got somebody, and you do have somebody in Universe 6. You got Frost, who's basically part of Frieza's race too.
yeah.
So yeah,
Frost.
it's not far fetched to
Yeah,
say
Freezer
that.
fucked him royally. All right, y'all, let's move on. All right, so Tink, you still there?
Looks like she's probably. Briario ain't.
I'm here.
Oh, there he. Oh, there she
I'm
goes.
here. I'm here.
All right, we reaching your area.
Okay.
All right, Thanksgiving movie recap.
Yeah.
You and Briario take it from here.
Where do we begin?
Let me see. Well, Wreck-It Ralph. Ralph breaks the internet. It's not as good as the first one.
Okay. What
I
can you
give
tell?
it.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I give it a 7.
So, question
Okay.
about Wreck-It Ralph. Does it feel more like the Emoji Movie, but with Wreck-It Ralph in it?
That's a good question.
Because it felt like in the trailer when going to the internet, it just felt like the Emoji Movie from the trailer.
You even see it emojis in there.
Oh gosh, I don't even know how to explain it without it.
Your expression says it all.
I know, where it's like, when you like, can I?
Yeah.
It was crazy because I think it was too much going on. Like, Vanellope didn't like her game, but the whole movie is about her finding a piece to fix her game, but eventually she leaves the game.
So it's pointless too.
Exactly. It was like the whole point of the movie was no point because she ended up leaving the game anyway.
It was kind of how many Disney
I'm gonna
properties
say
we
this.
throw in one
I'm
game.
gonna say this. It's pointless to us adults, but to a little kid, especially when they ain't seen it, they probably thought this was actually dope. I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
To
Exactly.
them, yes, but the way they set up the previews and trailers, it was like they were trying to grab the same audience who saw the first movie.
The first one, right.
Yeah. The first one had such a big impact, especially for video game players, and you kind of want to see that when you're watching the second one. So my question for you, did the cameos of other video games and other celebrities, did it help the movie out at all?
The biggest help out was the princesses.
yeah, I'm about to say. I know that was I think heavily promoted.
That was the most exciting part of the whole movie to me.
Wow.
Like when the princesses showed up, because it was the original cast, the original voices, and all of them was in the same setting.
Okay.
That was pretty different, and that's what really made the movie to me, because they ended up saving Ralph actually.
Spoiler alert.
Yep, exactly. Sorry, but saving Ralph in a maybe literal type of way. But of course, it's all about Vanellope and Ralph's relationship.
Okay. So your reaction to Wreck-It Ralph is kind of like my same reaction I had when I went to go see The Grinch.
I forgot about the Grinch.
I know, right?
There's too many ways
Go
you
see
can
the
do the
Grinch.
same story over and over.
Right, exactly.
Exactly.
Okay.
Different animation.
Okay,
Oh, it's the same damn
I
story.
need y'all to hear me out. I really need y'all to hear me out about this. If you're going to take your kids to it, this was it was like watching Despicable Me.
Yeah, Illumination
what's
did
so-
it, so I
what's
would.
so-
Yeah.
I don't know if it was because of the animation. I know it's Illumination Studios, but it was it had. I was looking forward to the music because Pharrell helped produce some of the music, so it really gave me that Despicable Me vibe. I don't like how they changed up like the Cindy Lou character.
Oh, the
Like,
little
what
girl?
happened to you know, if you read the book, you know the rhyme. You know that Cindy Lou was like what, a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, something.
Now she's like,
Cindy Lou, who is 2.
yeah. Now she's just like this hyperactive kid who wants to do right by her mom. It was like real cutesy. She kind of reminds me of what's the little girl from Despicable Me? Not Agnes. Is it Agnes?
Which one? The oldest one or the little one?
That's I know.
The little one.
Little
I know
one.
you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay,
But even in Jim Carrey's version of the Grinch, they made Cindy Lou older.
yeah,
Yeah.
like what happened to being like the little cute little 2-year-old?
Hold on. Wait.
2-year-old
But
ain't got
I'm gonna say-
no 2-year-old ain't got no dialogue lines. They gotta
Exactly.
Make over.
Hey, that was Jim Carrey in the live action Grinch. I thought it was Mike Myers.
No, Mike
No,
Myers.
it was Cat
in the
Dad.
hat.
No, that was,
Oh, okay.
That was Cat Dad.
Jim Carrey did the live action, but
Okay, I had to make sure.
the movie was good. But I give it a 7 as well.
All right. Next one.
Next one. Oh my God, Tink, are you still here? I need you to be here. I got it. I really.
I'm here.
got it.
I'm here.
Okay. Did you go see Fantastic Beasts?
I have not seen it yet, but
All right,
will
let's
make
keep
it-
that one under wraps there.
Yeah, keep
No,
that
you
one
can
around.
go ahead because I already know it's like spoilers alert. I just haven't read any, but he can go ahead. I'm good.
Okay. I'm not
I'm going to
I'm
go
not
see it anyway.
Oh my gosh. We all okay. This is book 2. We have like 5 Fantastic Beasts books. So this is like, part 2 is the Crimes of Grindelwald. I'm gonna just say that Grindelwald is like the baddest. He may be even better than Voldemort.
Dang.
Yeah, he's something.
The
They
So-
said he was. They said
They go-
he was way worse than Voldemort. They
So
said he
But
was
the
worse.
But the fact that we know that he lives throughout all this, like we know that he ends up in Azkaban, but it's like watching this journey of his power and then seeing like what all this has to do with like Dumbledore. It's crazy. So I'm sure you've seen in the previews that Credence is still alive. You know that in the first movie, we discovered that he was actually the Obscurus.
Right.
He survived. He survived the attack in the first movie.
Right.
This movie is more than just like finding out about like the animals and stuff. We get to see the backstory of Nagini, who just so happens to be like the snake in the Horcrux of Voldemort. It turns out that it's not that she's not only like an animagus. It's a reason why we don't get to see her in human form ever again.
What, is she cursed?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Spoiler.
I kind of figured that.
you know my biggest gripe with J.K. Rowling movies, like the movies about her books, they take up a whole generation. They take a whole generation to get the movie, get to the end. Like it's what 7 Harry Potter movies.
Yeah. No, it's 8 if you count part 2.
All right, it's 8. All right, they were 2 years apart. That's 16 years to get to the point.
That's just how filming works. It takes 2 years. To, like
I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna make you mad, young, but same thing going on with Marvel.
It is true. Damn.
yeah. Okay. Also,
Allow me to
in the
be the
film-
devil's advocate.
Hell, we've been watching Marvel since we've been hooked on Marvel
2000.
since
No, it was
2000.
before 2000.
'99.
First,
Was it?
yeah, it was like 99.
Well, this
It was
started in 2008.
Yeah, 2008.
The MCU, yeah.
Yeah, the MCU started in 2008.
so we just had, but they linked in the other movies though, right?
Like Blade
Iron-
and
Iron-
the
yeah.
other Spider-Mans.
Yeah, those were out, but you know, Iron Man kicked off this MCU.
Yeah,
with
So
that
we
Infinity
were running
War.
with the MCU for 10 years, basically.
pretty much.
Yep.
At least they dropped multiple movies in a year.
Yeah. Are we done with recaps so we can move on to the Lion King trailer?
I'm sorry. I'm getting to it. So all I'm saying is that this movie, The Fantastic Beasts, had like a really big impact, especially for people. It's really for the people who have kept up with the story. Now, I'm sure y'all have seen like the Rotten Tomatoes review and what other critics are saying. I'm saying go ignore what Rotten Tomatoes has to say because I don't think they watched the same thing that the fans have watched. They're saying that this was like not the best out of the out of the movies, but the reaction to this last movie, it's for people who've read the books. I haven't read like all the other books, but hopefully, if I do get my hands on them, I will read them to see like what's going to happen next.
My sister told me that. She said that the Fantastic Beasts movies are a lot more accurate to the book than the Harry Potter movies were.
Maybe it's because like when you read the Fantastic Beasts films, they're like stage play. So what you're reading is what you're getting.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm getting back to the reaction of this movie at the end. It's dealing with Credence. We get to find out like who he really is. I guess that's basically what this whole journey is about with Fantastic Beasts. Like, not only are you learning about like these crazy creatures, we get to see like what's going on with Credence and his relationship with Grindelwald.
Okay.
But Dumbledore, you find out a lot of stuff about Dumbledore. For those who if you remember when he died at the end of Half-Blood Prince, and you know that all his information and everything about him was leaked to the Wizarding World, you get to see some of it in this film. And that's all I got to say on that.
All right. So, the day after our last show, the Lion King trailer dropped.
Somebody cue the intro music to this, please.
Oh, allow
Let me chill out.
Thank you.
Look, if you ain't that African, you can't do it.
Yeah, if you ain't the guy that does that, then yeah.
My nigga had a special talent to perform that.
So what's
Like the best thing we could do is just mouth that part.
pretty much. So what's the thoughts
or
on the
you can
trailers?
look up the lyrics. You can look up the lyrics and recite it in African.
Man, that's
You still
probably
ain't gonna
almost
sound
like
like him.
that's almost like going to read the lyrics of mumble rap. You don't understand it.
See, I was just look. I was hoping I said that somebody would just insert the song into it, but okay, all right.
I was going to, but something happened.
What happened?
I'm saving it.
Alright,
Man, I'm saying
the world stopped when this
Trailer came
trailer
out.
dropped.
It
Yes,
really
it did.
did.
And I agree with everybody that was born in the 80s.
and 90s.
Oh yeah, here we go. I seen the memes.
Go watch it by yourself first.
They're like, this movie ain't for you, it's for us. It's
Nah, look. I mean, my sister told me earlier, talking about something. We're going to take our little brother to go see it, because he ain't never seen, like, what you mean he ain't never seen Lion King? Like,
I
How
got
you
it.
not let your child see the cartoon?
like
We
nah,
all
he
got it on
seen
VHS and
Had
DVD.
it on, no, I'm saying we got it on DVD over here. We had the tape. I still got the box of what's it called, the original tape came
Man, come on, your kid
So-
gonna call it Lion Guard. Just saying, be real.
in.
Already know.
You shut your mouth.
I ain't
Oh, okay.
Shut your mouth.
No. My kid watched the original. Too.
I'm pretty sure that's what my son was gonna call it if as soon as he sees it. Like, oh, Lion Guard? Nah, man, that's way for Lion Guard, bruh.
Nah,
It's
we
there, nah.
don't. We're not discussing Lion Guard on this.
All right, y'all. So the
All right.
fact that we got to sit up here and watch Mufasa die all over again.
This time it's live action, not even a cartoon.
In HD.
My heart beating hard now.
The
Bruh.
fact, do you see how high definition that wildebeest scene was?
Don't say it, like, bro. Imagine how gory this is gonna be, bro.
Yeah.
You know, they gotta keep it PG-13 or probably somewhere around there, less than that, because it's Lion King. They ain't gonna be. We ain't
They
probably
went
gonna
back-
get too much.
They went back to the original names of the hyenas, because you don't have a hyena named Ed, which I think that's the character. That's the one. What's his name? Keegan Peele.
So Keegan is playing Ed.
I feel like that's the one he's playing because he's the comedian out of the other two actors.
How is it?
No,
Back.
You
the
gotta
one
think
that
about
talks
the hyena
about.
laugh.
How? What?
Like, if they gonna bring that to the table, like the creepy laugh that the hyenas had.
Like,
They might. I mean, you ain't got Whoopi Goldberg no more because they've thought when Disney decided to do this movie, she was already contracted out to other stuff.
So here's
You
the
got
biggest
some-
question: what if James Earl Jones was not alive? Who would play?
Nobody.
Well,
They-
God saw fit. God
they
saw fit.
Man, just take the audio from the first one and remaster that
well, okay. I have to say, me and my wife was doing this. We was like, who would play James Earl Jones if he wasn't like not around?
Nobody.
Let's say he could. The guy, the black guy
Morgan
that does the Allstate,
Morgan
that does the Allstate
you
commercial.
talking about that dude from I know you talking about.
From
You
Waiting
want
to
him.
Exhale.
He the
And
only-
Love and Basketball. Yeah, I know you talking about.
He like the only one with a deep, super deep voice that would seem right.
Yeah, but every time
you
I would
talking
see him
about
on
the
that,
Allstate guy?
look,
But
don't
he
say
got
every-
a
Allstate
voice, but he
guy.
don't-
every time I would see him on the screen, this all I'm gonna hear. Are you in good hands? I ain't gonna hear nothing else.
He
I ain't gonna hear
got.
nothing else.
See, the thing
Not
is,
remote,
James
Mufasa.
James Earl Jones got a deep voice, but it sounds regal.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and you
His
trying
voice-
to make Mufasa a king. So it's like,
Funny how
Like,
he's the king and coming
you
to
can-
America and Lion King.
When they thought when Disney made the first Lion King, they went and got the king and queen of Zamunda to play Mufasa and Sarabi.
Queen of Zamunda.
Exactly. So yeah.
I mean, anytime James Earl Jones plays somebody distinguished or somebody royal, his voice fits that character. Even Vader, Vader got a distinct royalty to him.
royalty.
Here we go.
And who else could you hear saying, Luke? I am.
Nobody.
It is true.
No.
Royalty.
I am your father.
I'm just saying,
Remember
Who you are.
who you are. Like,
Now I'm trying to see how the voice of Rafiki gonna sound.
You know what?
Wait. Who's Seth Rogen playing?
Black Panther's dead.
That's who's playing Rafiki. John County.
You've heard him before.
Yeah, we heard.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought they had the dude that was in 12 Years a Slave playing Rafiki.
No,
He's playing Scar.
He's playing Scar.
Oh, okay. Okay.
yeah, but who? Wait, hold on. So wait, who's Seth Rogen playing again? He's playing who?
Pumbaa.
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 And they got John Oliver to play Zazu.
That pig finna be stoned out of his mind.
Ain't gonna be.
I mean, the way he ate is like he was high anyway, so
True.
Smoking with.
I'm just
Rafiki.
ready to hear squash banana. It's best to just mouth that shit.
What does that mean anyway?
Hell, we don't know.
We don't know.
It means
We ain't had the internet when Lion King first came out.
True. Very true.
True.
oh, come on, really? Y'all
You got a whole.
Hell, it didn't matter. We don't want to know what it means. We just want to hear it.
For real, you got a whole
Y'all not-
iPad, bro.
I
Don't
saying now we messed the whole lineup from the movie.
Yes, thank you.
We messed.
All right.
We messed the whole
Let's
lot.
see here.
I'm not finished.
We got some other topics that we're probably not gonna have a chance to get into, but let's get into the Spider-Man topic. Then we'll hold all these other topics for next
We
week's
still
show.
talking about Lion King.
What?
I'm just saying we still talking about Lion King. The fact that it got how many views? Okay, it got 224.6 million global views in 24 hours.
Can't wait till that Avengers
That's a
4
lot.
Annihilation trailer drop. That's probably gonna break that. But anyway.
How you said low?
Still waiting on that though.
Like literally, this is gonna be 2019. Is gonna be the most profitable year for Disney.
For Disney, yeah, most hands.
They
down.
probably make over $1 trillion.
And they gonna drop their streaming service at the same time this year too. Yep. And they gonna close the Fox deal next year too. Oh yeah.
Can I say this? It looked better than that Aladdin trailer.
Exactly.
The jury's still
Those
out.
were the skills I was supposed to get from Aladdin, but I didn't.
I liked it.
I liked it. I mean,
Hey, I got a question
Show is-
myself. I got a question myself. Can I go work for Disney so I can dabble in on these Disney dollars they getting, bro?
no.
Man.
Nah. I need to get something this for. I got bills.
All right, so last talk about Spider-Man. So it's been rumored that Spider-Man is going to have several villains in it. Do we feel that this is going to mess up the movie in any form or way? Because I got, Batman and the old Spider-Man 3 vibe where it's just too many villains in the movie.
Yeah.
I don't think if they do it, because it was a couple of villains in Homecoming. So I think if they do it the way they did it, because in Homecoming they had the Vulture
and Shocker.
That's a great point. Yeah.
Shocker had the Prowler was introduced in it, but he wasn't a bad guy at the time. They had Scorpion. If they do it the way they did it, because the Shocker was really just a sidekick to the Vulture in Homecoming.
Yeah.
If they use that same formula, then I don't see a problem with it.
Because if they ever do the Sinister Six movie, that's gonna have 6 villains in it.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I didn't think about that one. Angry on that part. Like if they introduce him like that, if they introduce it like they do that, then it shouldn't be too much of a problem. But if you just got him just going full on fighting multiple villains
Like the
at
game.
the same, yeah. If it's doing that, then it's like I think y'all going too far in too fast. Like slow down.
The thing is,
okay,
you gotta,
wasn't that the mistake that they made when they did the first trilogy? Like when they got to
The third one. Yeah, that's what it was.
That was
too
the
many.
issue because Venom was not supposed to be. Venom was supposed to appear in Spider-Man 3. Sam Raimi said he was pressured by Sony Picture executives they wanted Venom, and so that's why Venom became Venom. He was not supposed to become Venom in Spider-Man 3. He was supposed to, have stuff go down with him where he became. You saw Venom at the cutting scene, and it was going to go into Spider-Man 4, where then you would have got full on Venom at that point. But that was all.
They knew that movie was gonna suck. That's why they wanted to pressure him into making Venom.
He made it suck on purpose.
Yeah, he made it so. Yeah, he made it suck on purpose because they forced his hand with multiple villains. It was only supposed to be about Spider-Man and going against Sam. It was supposed to be really Sandman was supposed to be the main villain in Spider-Man 3. Wasn't supposed to be no Harry being the Hobgoblin. Wasn't supposed to be like none of that. It wasn't supposed to be any of that. It was supposed to be him going against Sandman. That was it.
Yeah, as long as they don't do that, just too many. It was too many conflicting stories in Spider-Man 3. As long as they just have like a main villain and like have the other ones kind of like his henchmen, like they did in the first one.
So in the animated series, okay, the villains that you saw most of the time with, which makes sense. Which makes sense that the villains you saw most of the time with Mysterio was Dormammu. And it was one more person. But anyway, if they do it like Mysterio trying to get Dormammu out of trying to bring him back to Earth, and break the deal with Doctor Strange, then that'll all loop together.
I'm pretty sure that's going to more likely end up happening, considering
I
you
heard
still
Strange.
got
Isn't it being a rumor that Strange is supposed to be in this movie, like a cameo?
And that'll make
more
sense
likely,
dealing with
yeah,
Mysterio.
Yeah, because you're gonna end up having to cross paths with he gonna have to cross paths with Spider-Man again anyway in a crossover movie, so it'll be a perfect opportunity for that to happen. But I don't know, maybe I remember hearing this a while ago. Wasn't Far From Home supposed to be having a female antagonist? Because I think they were looking for like a femme fatale type of woman or character and whatnot. So I'm trying to see how she'll fit in there if they still go with it.
Might be a black cat, maybe.
I don't see that happening because Sony got Black Cat and Silver Sable.
They got that coming out. So it's
that may be their way of introducing her, because at this point we don't know who the heck she is if you ain't a comic book head. So they got to introduce her somehow.
But it don't fit in the universe.
It does. I mean, Black Cat is part of Spider-Man universe. I mean,
but I'm saying like in the MCU,
and then they're gonna come out with another movie that ain't gonna have nothing to do with that storyline.
But
Marvel, sir, they only got the rights to Spider-Man. Like, I don't think
they don't have the rights to Black Cat and Silver Sable.
Well, we won't know. Well, I would say I won't say that. I would say we don't know the full terms of their agreement when it comes to characters, and because I mean, them saying they have partial, ownership of Spider-Man, that can mean a lot of different things. We don't know what villains they have access to.
I'm just gonna throw this. The success of that Venom movie fucked it up for Spider-Man.
Yeah, basically.
After they lose 2-3 movie deal, come back, Fox, bring your ass back over here.
They really go like, in order to get Venom, Disney, Marvel got to pull a hell of a power deal or up a whole lot of cash.
They got it.
Sony probably more willing than Fox would to give the property back, because that's what it seemed like. They were already desperate as it was when it came to the Amazing Spider-Man. So they got desperate and so okay, we'll play nice. We'll work with Marvel, and we'll just front the money for Spider-Man, and y'all produce it. So I mean, we'll see. We'll see. We're going to go ahead and wrap issue 85 of Nerdflow, man. We got a lot more topics we need to get hit up on next week. So, but we'll see you guys for issue 86. Please make sure you guys go to the Facebook page, Twitter, IG, all the good stuff. Shout out to all the people on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube channel. Yeah, man, we'll see you guys for issue 86 of Nerdflow.
One more time.
Hello.
Give me your leftovers. I want leftovers.
Cue the music now.